Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be reviewing Midland Map, and I've already gone in on multiplayer. Didn't have no trouble. This time I'm just doing new players, start up, see what all lands you get and what all equipment you get, and I'll try to give you like a small aerial view. As you can see, we got quite a few pictures. I like the dirt path roads. Kind of reminds me of my area, some of the areas and stuff that we have around here. And whenever you start out, you come out in this little town area, which is pretty much where everything is. Most of your sell points and your kind of home base of your farm. It's kind of a nice little neighborhood. It's got a nice little feel for it. It does represent, I'm assuming they're going for a German style map. If it's not a German style map, they got me fooled. Because between the name and just seems a little bit like it would be in my mind what it should be. They got a kind of cool sign up here. I'll get you up close to it. So you can see it. There we go. So as you can see, most of the farms around here is pretty flat. They got a really cool looking windmill. Roads are pretty small. It does have traffic on the map, and it's got one highway, and it's kind of busy, and they got another one over here that they use the traffic. So other than that, you're not going to have a lot of issues with traffic. Most of the farms are flat and square. That fits into my style of play. If you watched any of my old videos, I love European maps because they look nice. They even kind of feel nice. But lots of time, I do silage a lot. Grass, or loose with the grass and corn silage. But like if I decide I want to do round bales, I don't like square bales. I don't know why. It's just because I'm weird, I guess. But I don't like square bales at all. I like the round bales. And I don't want my bales taken off going Cucamonga on the ground, or put up equipment or fences to try to keep them out of the highway and keep them out of the traffic. So flat maps is generally more appealing to me, like Michigan, American Outback. I just got through doing another mall review for a small farm that I said was the best solo map that I've ever seen. And that's because I really love, because my age, ironwork stuff. The 8Rs and all that is nice. The tracks is nice. But I want to work my way up to that. I want something to shoot for. I want a debt. I don't want a lot of big equipment starting out. I like to start small and then go large. So it's got a nice little river through it. You're going to see some grass areas and stuff up here. Some timber. You come over here and here's your log sale. Like I said, it's got some really nice dirt. I just about soon seen this dirt too, because you're coming from dirt to pavement, but then the pavement ends and it's back at dirt. So this right here being dirt, just kind of from a visual, maybe made it dirt as well, but a deal breaker, nah. And then you got another wooded area right here. So if you're into logging, you definitely have a couple areas for logging, which is here and here. Here's your sawmill right here, and this is what you start off with in solo. That's nice, it's lovely and all that, but I don't like starting out that big. But you know, there's a fix for that. if the author of the map, which is great if that's what they like or what they feel you need for whatever reason, that's great. But we all have our play styles. Some of us don't like big ditches or whatever, or a lot of, a lot of whatever might be comes in a map. Just make it the way you like. That's what it's all about anyway. It's your game, fix the way you want. So this right here, starting out for me, is pretty nice. This field right here beside us is squared off enough and flat enough for me that I can enjoy it. This right here will be relaxing to start off with. Uh, for my taste, the buildings would be a little bit too much, but for this map and this location and everything else, this is more than fine for this map, and it looks really nice. So I've got no problem with that. But as you can see in the store, well, not the store, the garage, that a lot of the stuff is here. So I mean, if you don't like it, I guess you could just always just start deleting it. I really got no problem with the startup items. I don't run the New Holland. I use the one right before it. I don't run this tractor. I actually use the very first tractor of the small ones. This is the Fendt that I use, but like I said, again, that's just personal preference. But I like the small field, the small startup, the struggle to get going, and then work your way up to nicer stuff. But this map here, it's kind of made for more medium-sized equipment from what I can tell, which I like. I do love some big maps. But like I said, I play American Outback in Michigan whenever I want to do something like that. But if I want to do something small, there's a smaller map that I just reviewed not too long right before this one. It's in my playlist that like I said, that I felt was my #1 pick. They have a little issue with not being able to hire workers, but I really don't care. The fields are so small. Who cares? I can pull the trigger for 5 minutes. Who cares? So I haven't tested this map yet to see if everything's working correctly. This is more of a initial look and checking everything out. Let's get a car. Let's go with the standard. Have a little drive through. We have a little aerial up. So here's your dealership. You got a trigger there. Has a lot of shrubs. I actually like some shrubs if it becomes to be too abundant, like in your starting area and stuff. I will paint or get rid of some of them. Kind of like I can already see over here. I know I ain't supposed to do this, but I'm gonna show this. Like this right here. I mean, this has been a complaint that I've seen a lot of people have with something like this, but there's really no sense in complaining about it now, because they've made this so much easier. You just drop some paint on there, get rid of it, and then if you want to grow grass like me, then there is a mod that you could either just plow it up and then seed it if you want to go through all that, or you can get a mod that's a grass mod. It works really well. Checking a tree, be surprised how many maps you can drive through the trees and stuff. So I mean, you cut your trees down if you want to grass this up so you can cut it. So I mean, that's a good thing. Got you some place for some silage. I actually like the looks of their silage. Excuse me, I still got that hacking. But I mean, this map, it has a nice feel to it. Oops, sorry about that, buddy. Sorry, I've been sick. for quite a while now. Still trying to cough it up. But I mean, this is pretty nice. It's very visually appealing. It heavily favors doing some logging or doing silage, which, like I said, is kind of like what I like to do. If I'm wanting to relax, then I do wheat and stuff. I don't push it so much. But silage is what I want to do when I want to make money. And this right here, I'm sure for some people might be annoying, but I like it. If you go down a little bitty road that's just for going to fields and stuff, and unless that farmer's got a ton of money, you're going to be going through farm paths that you can't even halfway drive on. And where I live, 90% of the time, you might see that, but you may have to put your wheels up here like this just because the holes and stuff is so deep. You don't want to drop off in them. They will definitely make you get off into the grass and then come back on them just to drive through them. So I like that. It kind of makes me feel like I'm actually on a farmland. Again, there's a lot of bushes and stuff, which is not an issue. You already got a farm right here anyway. So take some paint, throw it down there, take your plow, make a field out of it, and then have fun. Like I said, I probably would have made this dirt as well. I mean, it's fine that it is this way, but if it goes from just for me, I don't know, it's just one of those things, I guess, for me. If you're going from dirt to dirt, kind of like what's the point of the pavement? So, other than that, though, I really like this mount. I'm going to go here and go to the other side while we're at it. I assume that means logging. We'll just go with the picture. This is nice. I kind of like this. Like I said, the map visually is very appealing. All these little bitty puddles and all that. And this comes right up to that forestry section that we looked at of the map that you can go into and buy and cut this down. And of course, you could always replant some, I'm sure, or just leave it alone and enjoy nature. So it's a pretty nice map. I hope y'all enjoy the mod review. Looking forward to more mods to review. I really love the modding community. It is what makes this game what it is. Makes it fun, makes it enjoyable. And I appreciate everybody who pops that like button and comments. It helps me grow as a person. It helps me grow as somebody who reviews mods and enjoys mods. So subscribe, especially because I want to hit that 1,000 mark. So help me out. It's all to y'all, and I appreciate every review that y'all bring my way. Take care and have fun, everyone.